Hello, what's going on, everybody? This is Andrew, and I'm going to do another Kaldheim draft. But I'm going to switch up the format of these videos a little bit. What I'm going to do is do the draft, talk about building the deck and all that, and then have that be one video, and then I'll be back and I'll play the games later. So I'll do draft in one video, games in another. Just to break up and kind of make two shorter videos instead of one long video. I don't know if that's going to be a thing people like or not, but I'm going to try it out for this one. So we're into the draft. In Search of Greatness is not great. It says at the beginning of our upkeep we can cast a permanent spell from our hand with CMC equal to 1 plus the highest CMC among other permanents we control without paying its mana cost, so it doesn't even count itself. In draft, this is just not where we want to be. Nugatifies Destiny is not all that powerful either. Both of these lands are pretty good. Other than that, there's not a great card here, actually. Elderfang Disciple's good in black decks, Mistwalker's good in blue decks. I kind of just want to take a land and see where we're at. I think I'm going to take the Sulphurous Mine because it's a true duel. Yeah, not a great first pack. Well, let's see what pack 2 has in store for us. So we've got Finn, the Fangbearer, the Death Touch Lord in quotes. Whenever a creature with Death Touch deals common damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. We've got Herald, the elf guy, who goes and finds other elves or a Tyvar or a warrior, so good in green-black decks. Iron Verdict is a fine white removal spell. I'm not quite sure what I want to be doing here. We could just take another Sulphurous Mire. Skull Raid's fine. Bind the Monster's fine. Replicating Ring, I think, is an okay payoff in a snow deck, or just a way to enable your payoffs in a snow deck. It's just a 3-mana mana rock, and you can ignore the other text. I don't know what I want to take here. I kind of want to take the Herald. I don't know if we're going to end up playing it or not, but I kind of wanted to take it. And so here, I kind of want to take the Path to the World Tree. I've been wanting to try to draft a Path to the World Tree deck. It seems super fun. And so basically I want to try to be like a 5-color snow deck if we do this. I think we're taking this at a pretty low opportunity cost. Glimpse the Cosmos is pretty strong, but I don't know that I'd want to take it after taking, a red-black and a green-black land, and I haven't seen any other great blue cards. I haven't seen other great green cards either, but I think this is more playable on its own, and it can just slot into the snow decks. Waydown's good. I think this card can be good in the green decks, potentially, or the dedicated elf decks, I should say. I'm hoping to will a land, though, and I'm going to take the Path to the World Tree. Having the land missing from this pack makes me a little sad about my decision to do that. There's some white cards, there's some black cards, none of which are all that great. Reflections, all the era enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. Well, that seems slow, but I don't know what else I'd take from this pack. So I'm going to take Reflections. I don't have super high hopes for it, necessarily, but I don't want anything else from this pack. Okay, I feel like Woodland Chasm is a good hit for us, so I'm going to take that. The Basalt Ravager is fine, so is the Bergstrider. I'm going to take the dual land that's on color with some of our spells for now. And I think I'm gonna make the same pick here. We've got some okay cards here. Elderfang Disciple is fine. Village Rites is fine. Stalwart Valkyrie is fine. But I'm just gonna take on land on color Snowland and be pretty happy with it. Here we kind of miss. Well, kind of. Pilfering Hawk is okay. I think I'm going to take the Masked Vandal, though. One, it's the only green card in the pack, so it cuts green to our left. Also, I think this card's good. You can just play it early if you need a 1/3 blocker, and I think 1/3s can be valuable. And then later, it exiles an artifact or enchantment. And there are plenty of those running around this format. Ooh, this is a very late Frostbite. I'll take this Frostbite. We've already got a couple Snowlands. That's the direction I want to head anyways, to be this kind of 4-color snow control deck. And yeah, I'll take the Frostbite. Okay, so Gates Wield. And I'm going to take this card, not because... So I think we're going to be playing blue. I don't know that we'll have that much other white, but with Path to the World Tree, I'm going to want some other white source. So there's a chance we play this in our deck. Alright, I'm just going to take the Snowland again. This is making the Frostbite pick pay off a little bit better. So here's between Way Down and the Sentinel. I'm not taking Run on Mech. I think I'll take the Way Down. I don't know. That's a close pick. The Sentinel's just like, it's... I guess it fixes mana. Maybe the Sentinel was the right pick there. I don't know. I feel like I'll be able to pick another Sentinel up later if I need to or want to. I don't want to be playing the Dread Rider. Okay. Elf card. I'm gonna take Mists. Mists is okay. Take a Village Rites, I guess, and probably not play it. Okay. This was a good pack. Or this is a good pack for us because the Necromancer's pretty strong. If you're not entitled to a creature an opponent controls would die, we instead exile it, and then we can cast spells from among cards and exile. But we can only spend snow mana as mana of any color. It's still a very good card. It's a 4-mana 4/4, even without that text. Obviously the bear is good, and I'd love to have the bear, but we can't take it here. We can't take it over the Necromancer. Ice Tunnel, Ice-Hide Troll, and Grimdraugr are all fine, so is the Squash. So I'm hopeful that we'll wheel something from this pack, and we'll take the Necromancer. Alright, we've got Priest of the Haunted Edge, which is good. We've got Behold the Multiverse, Real Outrider, Struggle for Skemfar, and a Snow-Covered Island. So to me, this pick should be between the Outrider, the Behold, and the Struggle for Skemfar. I'm inclined to take one of the spells, not the Outrider. Just because these are both like some of the premium spells. I guess Priest is good too. I have no idea what to pick here. My heart's telling me to take the Behold. I don't know. I don't know about that one. So here we've got Snow-Covered Mountain, Rootless Yew, and Trickster God's Heist. I'm gonna take the Mountain. That being said, we just saw Lindworm in one of these previous packs, and there's a Lindworm here, so picking up you would help us get to worming. Yeah, I'm gonna take the U instead of the Snow Mountain. Frostbite's our only red card right now. Okay. Blood on the Snow is gonna be the pick here. We're set up pretty well to use this card. I'd love Svella Ice Shaper, that being said, and I wouldn't mind wheeling the Glacial Floodplain. I'd play the Mistwalker, but Blood on the Snow looks like it's going to be really good for us. Now I definitely want to just prioritize whatever snow mana makes sense. Like in this pack, I'm not going to play any of these cards. Red seems to be my splash color, so I don't really want the Berserker. Don't really want Grizzled Outrider. I'm going to take the Snow Plains. I want 1 Plains to go get, just in case. That being said, I find the Arctic Tree Line, which I think will be my pick. Carfell Harbinger is fine. Horizon Seeker is pretty okay, but I'm just going to secure myself some snow. Just like I said, with Blood on the Snow, I want to be able to get as much value out of this as possible. And then Draugr Necromancer also makes that a thing I want to do. Okay, we've got something going on here. I don't know if it's good, but we've got something. The Reflections is looking suspect to me, and I'd like to pick up some blue dual lands. Another thing that makes copies. Choose a non-legend. Next time one of our creatures or planeswalkers in the battlefield to enter as a copy of that creature. Probably not where I want to be. I'm going to take the Sculptor of Winter here. We've got plenty of snowlands so far, and I hope to pick up more. Sculptor seems good. Another Snow Plains, but I'll just take this other Sculptor again. One, two, three, four, five, six. I definitely want to pick up more snowlands, but I think we're doing okay. If I can get 1 copy of the Worm. Let's see, what was in our opening pack? There was the Grim Draugr, the Icehide Troll, the Bear, and the Icefall Caves all got taken. That kind of sucks. I mean, I'll take the Grim Draugr, but lots of stuff didn't wheel that I hoped would wheel. Priest of the Haunted Edge wheeled here. Happy enough with that. I'll take another Grim Draugr. I think black's gonna be... We're a black-green deck so far. Splashing red for the Frostbite and blue for not a lot. The blue's all kind of up in the air for now. Herald might not be getting there. Don't have a lot of things for him to go find. I might play the Spider if I need to. I'm not going to play any of these cards. So yeah, I want to pick up some more snow-colored lands. I think we're okay on snow payoffs. I wouldn't mind 1 or 2 more removal spells. We'll see. We've got 16 spells, so yeah, definitely need more playables, need some more lands. Getting a second to last pick, Axgard Braggart, kind of makes me wonder if there's a maybe only one like white aggro drafter. Ooh, Cosima is nice. Cosima, at the beginning of our upkeep, we can exile her. If we do, whenever we make land drops for the rest of the game, she gets counters, and then if we make a land drop, we can choose to bring her back with X counters and draw X cards, where X is the number of times we didn't do that beforehand. We're going to take Cosima. I think it's worth kind of making the mana work to play her. Passing up on some snowlands. Hopefully I get one of these snowlands back. Saw it coming's not really what I want. I think I might just take the Snow Mountain. Oh, neither of the worms wheeled last pack. That's interesting. Elderfang Disciple is fine. I'm not base blue, so I don't want the Hawk. Draugur's Helm is good, but I think I just need... Like, this is a snowland I would play. I'd play the first Snow Mountain, because I want at least one red source to go get. Okay, so now we've got a choice between Feed the Serpent and Snowland that I want, and Behold the Multiverse. I don't think we need Provoke the Trolls. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to figure out my removal spell situation. You know what, with Blood on the Snow, I'm gonna go for the Snowland. Yeah. Faceless Haven's nice. We will absolutely take the Faceless Haven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Snowlands already. We'll take the Faceless Haven. Passing on a Struggle for Skemfar, which is too bad, but Faceless Haven's gonna be nice. Alright, we got a Snow Swamp here. I don't want the Trickster God's Heist. I don't want anything else. I don't have anything to go get with the U, otherwise I'd consider taking the U. But the Snow Swamp's going to be pretty good. So now how many Snowlands do we have? White-blue dual. Over not a lot else. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Snowlands now. I think I'm taking the Pathway. Seize the Spoils is kind of okay. I'm just gonna take the Pathway. Ooh, I like getting a late Tergrid's Shadow. That's gonna make up a lot for the fact that I don't have a ton of removal. Yeah, that's gonna work out. This is a late Feed the Serpent. Wow. That's a gift. That's amazing. I was looking at the land. I didn't even notice the Feed the Serpent. I don't think we need Return Upon the Tide. How many elves do we even have? We have 3 elves and a Shapeshifter. Kennelmaster is nice. I think it might just be the Gladewalker. No, I'll take the Kennelmaster. I've been impressed with Kennelmaster. Just helping punch through some extra damages. Elderfang Disciple. I don't mind playing one of these. I don't think I'm going to play the Run Ashore. You know, I might play a Jarl of the Forsaken. Probably, I don't have an Undersea Invader. I'm probably not playing that. The Snakeskin Veil's fine, actually. Okay, let's see what we've got. This was a fun draft. This was cool. Okay, so we've got just the one Frostbite with the Snow-Covered Mountain and these duels. I think that's fine. So we're base kind of black-green. And we've got a Behold the Multiverse and a Mists and a Cosima. I don't know if we got there on Reflections. What kind of creatures do we have? I guess we have 6 zombies. Reflections on Zombie. We get bonus Kennel Masters, bonus Necromancers, Jarl, Draugr. And you know what? I'm kind of hurting for permanents. Maybe I'll try it. Or hurting for playables, I should say. I think I will get the Not Vold Recluse in here. This card's just fine. Yeah, there's nothing else I really want to play. If I was more blue, I'd play the Undersea Invader relatively happily. I guess I could play the Village Rites. I have, like, some stuff I wouldn't mind sacrificing to that. No, I think this is going to be good. So then let's check the mana. So we've got a Gates of Istval and a Snow-Covered Plains. Basically just to turn each other on. And the Snow Plains is nice for snow. And then we've got a Pathway and a green-white duel, which is going to be fine. In terms of blue lands, let's see, I've got a basic island here. Just 3 blue lands so far. I think I'm going to need more blue. Or I need to cut, like, the Mists of Lit Yara. Maybe I do. Maybe I cut the Mists and play the Snakeskin Veil instead. Because these are all cards that you can kind of play later. Gates, you need double blue to activate. Huh, that's going to be tough. Might not be worth playing it then. That could be another island. I kind of forgot it was double blue to activate. So now I've got 4 islands if I cut it. Okay. Swamps, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swamps, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green sources. That's not great, to say the least. Maybe I just play an extra land. I have nothing to get with this Ruleless U. If I cut the U, what's the breakdown look like? Cut U, put the gates back in. So now I'm at 18 lands. Just trying to do some counting here. This is a white land. Dual, dual, dual. Dual, dual, colorless. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources for basically no white cards. I guess that means I could play the Axgard Braggart basically for free. Maybe that's worth doing. What's my worst other spell? Like the Reflections. Okay. And then islands, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 islands for my Cosima and my Behold the Multiverse. Okay. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swamps. That makes sense. And then I've got the 1 snow mountain plus these for my frostbite. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 green sources. Seems low. And then the Faceless Haven. 5 green sources. I think I'm going to go up a forest, down a swamp. Yeah, I think this is how the deck gets built. I don't know. Let me know if you would agree or disagree with this build. I think it's pretty obviously not pretty. I would have liked to pick up another Path to the World tree or some better pieces, but I do think we have a plan, right? We have a lot of decent removal spells. We do have a couple snow payoffs, including the Draugr Necromancer and the Blood on the Snow. Feed the Serpent and Turgrid's Shadow are going to keep us healthy. Herald has 4 elves and 2 warriors to find and a shapeshifter, which I think is good enough. And he's just like an efficient body. I guess I could play the Rootless Yew and the Dread Rider if I wanted to do that. I don't think I do. That being said, it might be better than the Notvold Recluse. No. I like this how it is. I don't think Reflections got there. I think only having 6 zombies, maybe 7. No, 6. Sorry, 6 zombies plus the Masked Vandal, so 7 zombies isn't going to be good enough to sink 5 mana into this do nothing. I'm hoping Faceless Haven also is pretty good here. Since we drafted the snow deck, I'm going to select my sleeve as soon as my game unfreezes. We're gonna go with the Christmas one. This is basically Blood on the Snow deck, and this is what we're gonna take into battle. So check back in the next video to watch this deck in all of its glory. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.